Hello my loves and welcome back. And if you're new here, then thank you for joining me. Today we're going to do a short little practice focusing on the head and the neck. So we're going to come down onto our backs and have a block nearby. So we'll have the knees bent and the feet on the floor. And just rest here. Just notice the connection of your pelvis to the floor. Does it feel even, right to left? And then just notice where your lumbar spine connects to the floor. Do they all connect or are some lifted? And moving up from there, then notice your thoracic spine where the rib cage expands outwards away from. And just notice which of those vertebrae are connected to the floor here. Moving up towards the neck, then just kind of discern whether you've got a deep arch of the cervical spine away from the floor or a shallow arch. Notice where the back of your head connects to the floor. And as you feel the back of your head connected to the floor, and think about your face here. And think about your face in relationship to the ceiling here. Do you feel like your chin is higher than your forehead? Or do they feel about even? What can you notice here? Take that information then, we'll store that away. Maybe revisit that at the end of our practice. And grab a hold of your block. Take one hand behind the back of your head. Lift your head, help with your hand. Place the block underneath your head here. And just rest the weight of your head down onto your block. Have your block on its narrowest, its flattest value. And as you find yourself here, then just take a little shake of the head, no. Now it doesn't need to be a big move. Let's make it nice and small. Just a couple of inches, moving from right to left. And just noticing any tension that you may not have noticed that you're now noticing in your shoulders, maybe into your traps. Just notice. And if you have a tendency to rush through the movement, then just take a moment and slow down. Take a pause in the center here, and then just take a little nod. Yes, again, small. And you want to feel the corner of your block here, the edge here, kind of massaging into that bottom portion of your head and into the top portion of your neck. Again, you're going slow. It's not a huge move. Find a kind of neutral position here. Just take a pause. And just take a little circle around. Nice and small. It doesn't matter which way you go. Small circle. Again, feeling that edge of the block here on the back of the head, the back of the neck. Just in that portion where your cervical spine meets the base of your skull. Pause and go the opposite way. And then take a pause in center, take a breath. Take one hand to the back of your head. And again, help your head as you remove the block and place your head back down onto the floor. Block to one side. And just notice if it feels any different here. You feel like you're relating to the floor any differently. And then roll to one side and come over onto your belly. As you come onto your belly then, have your hands underneath your forehead. Arms just resting, shoulders resting. Just noticing where your forehead connects to the floor here. Noticing the length on the back of your neck. And I want you to just again take a little nod, yes. Feeling the skin of the forehead just move over the tops of your hands. A small move. Pause in center and then go a little tiny move right to left. Again, the weight of your head is on top of your hands. You're just allowing the fascia and the soft tissue of the forehead to move back and forth. Take a pause right in center. And from here, leading with the very back of your head, that piece of your head that was connected to the floor when you were laying on your back, leading with that top of your head, imagining a line from the top of that head here, the back of the head, all the way up towards the ceiling. And from there, very small move, just lift your head away from your hands, almost like you're trying to give yourself a double chin here. And then release back down. Take a breath. And repeat. Lift your head up. And the temptation is to, when you lift the head up, is to lift the chin forward. And that's not what we're after here. What we want is the head to lift straight up and away so that you're still nose looking down to the floor, hands connected, and you're almost looking down towards your thumbs here. And then release back down. And we'll do one more. Lifting the head up. Again, keeping the gaze down, not looking forward. And then slowly let it just sink back down towards the floor. Take a breath. And then return onto your back and move slow. And try and keep your chin from lifting up, so keep the head kind of hanging low here. And then move back onto your back. Back into that same position that you began. And just notice again here where your pelvis and lower back connect to the floor. Where your thoracic spine and your ribs connect. Your shoulders. How does your neck and your head feel and connect to the floor here? Maybe specifically noticing the connection your head has to the floor. Does it feel any different to the beginning of your practice? Does the chin feel more level with the forehead, or are you still lifting the chin up? Just notice. And just taking a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more big deep inhale. And a loud exhale. Resting here. Body, mind, heart, and breath. Balanced as one. Namaste.